Hi, this is Ronnie, and welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas. Becky Back of My Creative Life invited me to join, and since I've got quite a few Christmas pictures to scrap, I decided that'd be great for me to try it all 12 days. Hopefully, yeah, all 12 days. And I believe Rachel's going to join all 12 days, and then there'll be guests on the other days. This picture that I'm cutting the red off of, I had started to scrap it before, and that red does not match what I'm using today. And the glue was really stuck on here. So I am just cutting it off and leaving the cardstock back there. The collection I'm using today is Doodlebug Design. I cannot remember what the name of it was, but it's like lime green and red, and it's really a cute collection, and I thought it'd go really well with this picture with him dressed as a reindeer. And that hand there, that's my sister, in case you're wondering. Yeah, she's in the picture too. And I do have another picture that goes with this. And so this one isn't going to be like a dual layout because they look nothing alike. But I'm going to make sure my title's different from the one that I did before. And the one I did before was He Had a Very Shiny Nose, was what the title of it was. I am gluing this twine on here, and it is part of the collection. I can't remember if I got it off of Peachy Cheap or All Steels, but the whole thing came in a pack, and yeah, it's adorable, but the colors aren't exactly traditional on it, but I do like it a lot. And I've already made several layouts out of it. I made them last year. I'm going to do layering even here. You know, y'all know I love layering. And a lot of times it's just layering on my stickers or die cuts or something. And this time that one's a sticker. And then I'm going to even layer my flare. I am going to, that one, the sticker, I just put circles behind it. But I'm going to put a circle and a scallop circle behind the flare. And one's going to go on one side and one the other. And I don't think I get my picture exactly centered on here. Just so y'all know, I think it's a tiny bit to the left. And then my pieces on the left are a little bit bigger. So I will have to do some adjusting. But yeah, the picture's going to still be off a little bit because I didn't undo all of it. I just tried to make the left side look a little less crowded. That's what I ended up doing because it was at the end after I was really done with the layout pretty much. I got the scrap out, and it's got like candy canes on it and glitter, and it's really cute. It's got brown candy. I am going to layer it also. I'm going to make it into a banner. I cut it in half, and my intentions at the time was to take the other piece also and make it as a banner, which I do end up doing, making it as a banner. But I put the other side up, which is circles. It's green on green and it's circles. So it'll look different when it actually gets on the paper. I'm not sure why I did it that way. I don't remember planning it. I might have just picked it up and done it. Here I am running, it's a Spellbinders die and it's ornaments, and it has a little ring on the top, and all I'm cutting out is the ring with enough to stick onto the back of both of these things and to make them as ornaments so they can hang from the twine also. And I think they turn out cute looking when I do it that way. I was glad that I thought of it, but I was thinking how to put that twine on there with the circles, that I used the clothespins on the picture, and I'm going to use clothespins on the banner also, but I was thinking, do I really want the clothespin for these? And I thought, well, I'll do something different so everything won't be on a clothespin. And here's the other one, and yeah, I did put the glitter side down. Still not sure why. I am going to see those rub-ons right there on the left-hand side. I'm going to use a couple of them. And let me tell you, they are good rub-ons. the top, it's supposed to have that release paper so they don't get released until you're ready to use them. And if you don't leave it on there, it you do have a mess because then they all want to stick somewhere. Well, they all are stuck to the front of that packaging. And I do not notice it till I'm trying to get them out of the package. And I thought, what is going on here? And the thing is, I'm going to be able to peel the two off that I use just like a sticker and stick it on there. Yeah, they don't fall apart, they don't crumble, nothing. They come right off of the front of that package. And yeah, I just left them there after I got the two I needed off. I left them there, and yeah, seeing it's on the front. I must not have noticed it when well, it looks like they're inside, so I didn't notice. But I put that one on, and then I'm going to get a candy cane, and I'm going to leave it on my finger for a few minutes while I punch out a heart to put the candy cane on. But I was kind of just basically wanting to see if I could get another one off there. And yeah, it came off just as easy as the first one did. And I'm putting it on that heart there, and it is the lime green. And I thought, I think I want to layer it and make the outside red too, because it just looked kind of blah, so yeah, I add the red to the back to give it some more distinction, so when it goes on my banner, it'll pop out just a little bit more. And see how good it looks with the red on there. I am punching out snowflakes now, and I've had this punch forever. It's like one of the first things that I ever got scrapbooking it sometime during the first year. And I think it's about had its last punch. I managed to get 8 out of there before I gave up. I was using all the oomph I had, and it punched the outside but not the center. But I was really wanting to use a few snowflakes on here, so I worked at it. And now I am putting together this one here is the circle one. It's going to get a brad that's got a little present on it. And the heart one, I put a snowman on there, and I almost put it on upside down. Its head is way bigger than its body, so I was expecting the opposite. And when I put it on and I went to turn it over to put the brad legs, arms, whatever those things are, pull them back, I noticed that he was upside down. So I did turn him around and put him right. So he is on there correctly, even though he looks kind of funny shaped. And here, I guess I forgot to turn the camera back on. I must have had it off for something and forgot to turn it back on, because all this stuff is up there. Not on purpose. I even looked at the numbers in case somehow I forgot to take one of them off the SD card. And they're all numerical order, but this one part is missing. So it just did not get done. My title is Casey is Playing Reindeer Games. And at first I just had Playing Reindeer Games. And then I thought, well, I'd like a block letter on here too. So I used my Martha Stewart punches to make Casey is and put it on there too, to give my title just a little bit of variety between the letters, since I did use all the cursive ones on the bottom part. And now I am out of frame and not exactly sure what I'm doing. Oh, I'm gluing the twine down. I hadn't glued it down yet. But you did get to see me put together all the little things that went on the twine, except for the little reindeer on the left. Of course, I didn't do anything with it except put it on there. And I believe I put a little foam tape behind it, and that's all I did to it. And this is a sticker that is red and white striped. And I'm going to end up putting stuff on it so that it'll be decorated and it won't be plain down there. Right now I'm using Nouveau drops, and these are clear. I figured I sprinkled the Dilutions paint on the back. I added my 8 only snowflakes, because that's all I could squeeze out of there. And then I decided to add another texture to this, and I'm doing the Nouveau drops in clear, so it looked like little droplets of ice frozen on the page. And you'll see me take my little pick every now and then, and that's when it makes a Hershey kiss, and I just want to get rid of the kiss on there. And what am I doing now? Oh, see, the reindeer had a little red nose because he's a Rudolph reindeer. And so I put a droplet on his nose so that it would be shiny and dimensional. I'm pulling out a red velvet brad. Yeah, it's covered in red velvet. And I'm going to use it right down there on that arrow. But I thought I'd punch out a heart to go behind it. I started to just put it on there, but I thought red on red. And so I put it on the heart, and the heart's a little bit off-centered from it, but it makes it show up just a little more being on the red on red. And these are Spiegel Mom scraps. I'm not sure the name of them. I looked at it when I was doing the layout, but it's been over a week and I can't remember. But I'm sure they're probably discontinued because she comes out with great new stuff all the time, and I've had these a while. I had them in the drawer and didn't even use them last year when I was doing Christmas ones. I had forgotten they were down there in that drawer. Instead of where all the rest of my sequins belong, all my Spiegel Mom scraps were still in this package that I got them in, and I just stuck them in the drawer. So I can enjoy them this year now, just like they're new to me. But like I said, she's always coming out with great ones, so you can probably find something just as good. It has reds and greens, and oh, I am not sure all the colors. Let's look. Oh, and it's got some green ones that I really like that's got circles. They kind of remind me of tail lights years ago on old cars. I'm kind of thinking it was a Comet. Yeah, there was a car named Comet a long time ago. And I was thinking the taillights looked like that, only they were red, not green. I am punching out some green holly leaves here, and I'm also going to pull out, which I'd already punched them out before and had them left over. And they're in this bowl right next to me, so I'm going to, yeah, see, there it is. I'm just going to pull them out, the little berries that go on there, and I'm going to put quite a few on the layout. And I'm folding the leaves in half just to give them dimension, and I'm not being very picky about how I fold them. I just want to add the dimension to the layout. And I'm also punching out some of those branches and putting them in there too. And I think that's it. That's my layout. I just glued everything down. And I think I accidentally deleted one little part right there. But I've already done all this, and I can't go back. I think 25 times is all it allow me to go back. And I doubt if I got 25 chances on this. So this is my layout. And I want to thank you all so very much for watching. Be sure to check out the links below. And remember, it's 12 days of Christmas. So lots of inspiration headed your way. And here's the close-ups, and that paint, that's the paper. It isn't something dripping on there. I didn't do that. Although that droplet of that Nouveau drop looked like it was actually part of that paint. I guess I just ended up in the right place. But there's my title and the little arrow down at the bottom, and there's my completed layout. But if you leave a comment below, I'll be sure to get back with you. If you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. But thank you so very much for watching, and have a happy scrapping week. Bye.